The Concrete Connection project acknowledges that the land this podcast was recorded and filmed on is the traditional lands of the Kaurna people, and we respect their spiritual relationship with their country. Well, g'day and welcome back to the Concrete Connection Project podcast, where we're down on every single street of the Adelaide CBD trying to raise money and awareness for mental health and mental health charities that are supporting people that are struggling. And I'm still down at the Pear Cafe down in Alberton, where there's a lot of stuff happening through the month of October for Mental Health Month, but also all year round. There's plenty of stuff happening here, and I'm here with local and performer and certified laughter yoga instructor. Is that correct? Did I get that right? With David Cronin. Welcome to the podcast.
Thanks, Ben.
No worries. And we've crossed paths many times over the years, mainly with you as a singer-songwriter.
Yeah.
But that's definitely not the only feather in the cap, is it? Is it right that you are also a qualified clown?
Yeah, that was my main bag for a long time now. More work in wellness, so workplace wellness or in the community too. Programs for keeping people alive a little longer and stronger. Yeah.
Well, it's you've got an amazing marriage of music, and I've also seen you do stand-up comedy as well, I reckon. One of the Crown and Anchor open mic nights a long time ago.
Yeah, done that too there, and of course the Rhino. Yeah.
Excellent. Well, tell us a bit about your laughter yoga program. Can you please explain that to me?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it started with a doctor actually in India. They just said, you've got to laugh, more than we do. It's the level of laughter's gone way down since screens came around, even with TV 100 years ago, whatever it was. People just started to laugh less because they used to have time in the evenings or during the day. They'd laugh up to, on average, about 20 minutes a day. Now that's gone down to roughly about 5. Well, that was an older measurement they did in European countries, so it's actually like a lost language. A lot of it's, people are a bit afraid to laugh too in public and all that. With society, we think we laugh enough, but we do enough social laughter though, when we're together with people. You don't need jokes, and a lot of people sort of wait for a reason to laugh situation, but social laughter when we get together is coming natural. We just laugh because we enjoy being together. You go, and ease the tension a little bit or whatever, and just say, I'm happy to be with you. So that kind of social laughter is what's generated in a laughter club, where we just get together and say, come on, let's laugh for no reason.
And I was looking at the flyer you gave me, because we both performed here last Thursday, and I think you're probably performing throughout the month a bit more down at the Pear Cafe.
Yeah, I'll be here every Monday in October.
But lots of benefits. I'm just looking at your flyer now. It can help cardiovascular, movement and things like that. Helps with, lowering blood pressure, things like that.
That's right.
Can help the immune system. Laughter is sometimes the best medicine. And and is that sort of why there's you always see clowns going through children's hospitals, things like that, just trying to spark laughter, spark those those releases within the body?
I worked as we're called clown doctors. That was day job, if you like. I had, as well as a weekend work as a clown, and we had a team of always went in pairs, because it is a rather extreme situation there where you're dealing with trauma sometimes, and the kids are a little afraid of the whole thing. So, you ease that. For the whole family, really. There was often more parents or people, adults in the room as well with the children. So you had to do a lot of that, just easing that kind of trepidation that comes with often the kids And some of them face more. The average thing was a few days, but, some would be there longer. So we got to know some of the families even. It was great. Yeah, lovely work there, working alongside the medical profession.
Yep. And so with the yoga, the laughter yoga, that's... Now, where was that happening? Over the sort of east side of the city currently? Is that over near the city of Burnside?
No, laughter clubs are around. I do leader training too, so I train leaders of laughter clubs and coordinate them around. In the state, we've got them down in Victor Harbour now, and Mount Gambier even. So, but there are about 4 or 5 around in Adelaide. You can go to Laughter Club for free and just enjoy, have fun, and obviously it's a social thing afterwards. They have a coffee and a chat.
Yep. Yeah, just what we talked about with the last guest on the podcast, helping with community and connection and social connection and things like that. It's all definitely positive for our mental health. Yeah,
that's the whole idea, is to we know we feel good after a laugh, so you get there within a minute or two already, because chemicals kick in our bloodstream. It's not just lowering your blood pressure and that feel good is real. We're actually producing our own happy hormones, if you like, when you laugh. So, and they stay all day too in your bloodstream.
So, you're obviously very knowledgeable about positive things, laughter, and with being a clown and just working through those things. But your music, your songs that you were singing today, and songs that I'm familiar with of yours, can be quite confronting. There are some probably darker themes, or more not necessarily darker, but political, a lot about war and things like that. Is that a balance you sort of need, do you think?
I guess I just being an artist, I see myself more as an artist, and that's my role, is to question or raise questions. You don't provide answers. You're not there to measure things or to point any fingers, but just to raise some questions, just like any art that should be a little confronting, I think, or engaging anyway. I mean, you've got to make it entertaining and put it in some sort of form that hopefully people will listen first off. And I don't try and put too many messages in it, but the song needs to engage emotionally, I think. So I'm not afraid to go into any dark areas in our psyche or in the world at the moment too.
I definitely, I love that I think the world needs that. And even since, I'm paraphrasing, but a quote from Woody Guthrie was something like, it's a folk musician's job to disturb the comforted or something like that, and to comfort the lost, sort of thing. And I think with your music, it's definitely for those in a nice comfortable position, could be quite confronting, or could really wake those people up. And I think you do a great job of that.
I guess some songs I leave open. Some of them, I've written 3 now about the Gaza conflict, because I lived there actually at one stage.
Wow.
So I had some first-hand experience of what goes on there, and I thought I have, it just came out then after, because your feelings, obviously, people have got some pretty deep feelings there. But I write what I feel, and hopefully that resonates with people. You want to make it something engaging that people want to at least enjoy the kind of thing that you put together there. You put a lot of work into it, but then it's only 3 minutes of. Hopefully that's a little capsule that people will at least appreciate.
Yeah, wow. And what were you doing living there? And when were you living there?
Oh, that was as a very young man in my 20s. I was wandering what to do, and then I decided to do theatre and clowning and that. And I was taking a break from, I don't know how long ago, but
we've got time. Yeah.
In Europe, the winters are really cold. I was staying in Europe, living in Europe, and then it gets cold, so you take a break. And they offered on a kibbutz there, you could go and work for half a day, and you get some sun. It's like Australia, lots of gum trees. So it was like a little holiday in a way. And in the weekends you go around and look at the Holy Land and all that. Go down to the Red Sea or whatever. So and there I sort of had time to really find myself what I really wanted to do. I decided to be a clown, or to follow that. I finally said, that's really what because I've been wandering around Europe thinking, what am I going to do? Trying different forms of art, painting, dance, etc. So, I found I saw an ad actually at for a school in Tel Aviv. So I went along there and said, I want to join in. He said, looked down his nose and said, "You are not a Jew." I said, "No, but I want to come in and do the course." And he said, "Okay."
Well, there you go.
And I turned around and I stayed there a year or two doing that. Yeah.
Well, Tel Aviv Clown School.
Yeah, well, it was a drama school, but I did sort of the basics of mime and all the physical stuff that you need for clowning. Yeah, and then I went to a finishing school in Rome later on for clowns.
Well, that's an incredible story. Yeah, it's something. Yeah, I wouldn't have picked that coming out of this conversation today, so thank you very much, David.
Well, it's ancient history now. Yeah. I've sort of left the clowning, as I said, work in the wellness industry now. So.
You work in the wellness industry as well as the, laughter, yoga. Is there other things that are that you're doing at the moment?
I keep writing, I mean, my bread and butter was writing children's little musicals, with a message for kids and that, stories and writing stories. So I keep writing. I've written plays. Since I retired from the performing mostly, I've written a couple of plays and had them performed,
Oh, wow. So you write them and sort of find the actors?
Then you got to produce them. That's the biggest part. A lot more than the writing even,
Yeah, well, you were talking about, you as an artist and grabbed a copy of your children's album as well. So, there's definitely, two sides of the artistry there, from children's songs to your songs about Gaza and war and
a whole spectrum of songs. They range right over anything from mental health to political themes. I've written one when Julian Assange, sort of protest genre songs too. So
well, you're definitely getting the protest song vibe, and from when you play, and so you playing down here at the Pear anymore this month? Yeah,
like I said, Monday mornings at 10:30 through October. Yep.
Okay. And then where can people find the laughter clubs that are around? Is there?
There's a Facebook site, Laughter Clubs SA.
Laughter Clubs SA.
Laughter Clubs SA. Look on the Facebook site there, or email me. David Cronin 3@bigpond.com.
Beautiful. Anything else coming up that we should let the listeners know about that you're involved with? Or
we're doing next in November. We're doing a community barbecue the first time over at through the Pear here. They're also involved with QT, the community centre over in Queenstown there, and they're doing free barbecue for people with. Basically anyone who wants to come along, it's through the Anti-Poverty Network organising that, and I'm involved there too.
Oh, wow.
Various community projects around, through the Pear here. I mean, it's a community cafe, it's a real hub for that.
Yeah, and you're a local round in Alberton, is that right?
Yeah, I am now,
And then... Yeah, just from my experience, I live quite a way away from here, but from my experience, it's hugely community driven here. It's
that was the purpose great. They actually founded this. We have. It wasn't about the cafe. It's coffee. People said they wanted coffee and a chat. Yeah.
And then, so how have you found the community sort of spirit surrounding the Pear?
Oh, definitely, yeah. There's a lot going on. It's a great little hub and a perfect place to meet people. Yeah.
And you've met a few people down here, some new friends.
Yeah,
new faces?
definitely. Yeah, it's very easy to get involved because they're very community minded here, Ben. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there's definitely a whole array of things spread across the calendar, like from week to week, not only in the mental health month. So, is there anything you've wandered into or tried something that you wouldn't have perhaps tried before down here at the cafe?
Well, they have a Music for Change group. That's what I got involved with first, yeah.
Okay.
So the Music for Change literally means, songs that have some meaning for the community, perhaps, that resonates. And we've done that also at the soup nights, for example. They have a bi-monthly soup night for the community.
Yep.
And, we had a little sing-along.
Excellent.
And there's over there at the community centre, there's a fortnightly jam session as
Beautiful.
well, part of Music for Change.
Yeah.
That's a Monday afternoon, actually, starting right now, shortly, I think.
Wow, we're still on the clock all day today. Wow.
Well, I don't know if I'll get there, but still, that's every fortnight.
Excellent. Oh, well, I really appreciate you jumping on the podcast and, track down, Laughter Club SA on Facebook and, contact David if you want to become you want to get trained in those areas. Yeah,
I do wellness sessions with the council too, for example, this Wednesday at Henley and various ones around. So check those out.
Yeah. Well, I really appreciate you jumping on the podcast today, and I hope you have a great month down here at the Pear and and beyond. Really appreciate it, David. Thanks, mate.
Okay. Thank you, Ben.
Cheers, mate.